like this one of a black man in a cotton field, dressed in plantation attire while eating a slice of watermelon and washing it down with a glass of what appears to be grape Kool-Aid. It's remarkable that Google...
Dude, I don't know what this guy's problem is, man. People are saying he's trans. Someone say, sucking lips. You're sick. You're DSLs. You guys I'm planning to go out in public tomorrow with my face painted completely black and my lips painted big and red so they look like a sausage. And I plan to play Jim Crow era kind of like music while I'm walking along. And I plan to walk in a very exaggerated style imitating a black man. Minstrel shows have taken over TikTok. Based? Sounds good. My kind of content.
Stereotypical AI-generated depictions of black women acting aggressively and delivering sassy clapbacks in a synthesized black accent are flooding TikTok. These posts that perpetuate racial stereotypes have garnered millions of views and are now a genre of AI-generated video on the platform. Considering...
Okay. I'm just sat here a bit
that's
like...
wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
The focus on DRM is overshadowing the real story, the continued systematic oppression of gamers.
Very true. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, thank you. What I hate is people acting like there's some sort of like crazy, like moral, crazy bad thing happening and we should all be aware of it, you know? Whereas to me, I'm just sat here like, okay, I mean, that sounds like maybe it's kind of bad, but like, why are you acting like fucking, you're acting like we're about to reinstitute slavery or something. Like, bro, relax, okay? It ain't that fucking deep. Guys, we've got to be careful here. Before you know it, there's gonna be a black slave at every corner store packing your bags for you. Just relax, man. Okay, take the pressure off a little bit. It's gonna be okay.
Who's making them and that they prominently feature black stereotypes as part of formulaic slapstick comedy skits, these videos are minstrel shows. Though minstrel shows have always been popular on short-form video sharing apps, bad actors in 2025 have the opportunity to produce these skits on an industrial scale using VO3, a state-of-the-art video generation model from Google. Welcome to the future. I'm a random white YouTuber, and let's talk about AI-generated minstrel shows, which are now a thing, unfortunately. I didn't know if I should make a video about this considering the subject matter, but many of these videos are so obviously harmful, and they are everywhere. Most of them...
Okay, right.
Okay,
harmful.
But
Back that up. Back that up, you little Downs fella.
Another limb
Okay.
drawn on the hangman that is JTH, Chud. We are another day closer to the inevitable self-destruction of pirate software.
Exactly, Gas, right, yes. Thank you for the super chat, appreciate it. So, here's the thing, right? What harm is like being caused by a fucking AI slop racist video? It's such a deranged concept, man. It's always like this kind of like very abstract sense of harm. Like what, are people getting lynched in the streets over fucking some stupid AI video on TikTok? Is someone getting racially abused because they watched a fucking they watched a monkey on TikTok? AI trussed up like a black woman. Oh, it's just so stupid, man. It's just this overstatement of it, you know? This crazy overstatement of harm. Classic fucking leftoid nonsense.
Feature a black woman minding her own...
Oh no, hang on. You could be offended, but just because you're offended doesn't mean that you've been harmed. Some people are offended by the word fuck, but it doesn't mean you're harmed if you hear it. It just, you know, that's absurd.
Own business before a typically white, elderly person approaches her and degrades her, allowing her to clap back in a clever way. This format, which non-black TikTokers have run into the ground and made into a grotesque minstrel show, did not begin as a clear attempt to profit off stereotypes. It started with this one-off video made by a black creator of AI-generated content.
I love my natural hair.
That hair isn't real.
Death is seeking you at the bingo table.
Yo! She sassily called her a coffin dodger. Absolutely based.
page is not centered on this kind of content, and from how he describes his work, his intention is not to do harm. In fact, it's quite the opposite.
Trying to bring artists and AI together to where both sides.
What the fuck is this, bro? Oh my god, dude. Is this guy for real? What the fuck is he trying to do here? This looks like utter shit.
Are being respected, and also bringing a little bit more culture and diversity to the artificial.
This is the problem, isn't it? When you're working off AI slop, it just looks fucking ridiculous when you try and present it seriously.
Intelligence community.
His original video isn't over the top, and his prompt doesn't instruct the model to depict anything outlandish. In fact, the tone in his prompt doesn't
A black woman with non-black hair is doing a live stream video with her phone. She's inside of a wall. She's telling her Mo viewers about how she loves her natural hair. An old white woman cuts her off and tells the girl that her hair isn't real. The black girl tells the white old lady, okay.
instruct the model to depict anything outlandish. In fact, the tone of the video is remarkably calm and collected considering what is happening in it. The video was well received, and many black TikTok users reposted it and left comments on it.
Wait, you're telling me that an AI language model has had a lot of inputs into it from broad different sources, and what it's spitting out is that black people are obnoxious and loud? Hang on a minute. Wait, what's going on here?
Indicating they found it funny. Rather than being malicious, it almost gives an alternate ending to a scenario that is unfortunately common. When this black woman is accosted, she's allowed to put a white Karen in her place within the safety of an AI-generated environment where 911 won't be frantically called. Considering the context, the impact, and the intended audience, this video is nowhere near as harmful.
Dude, this... yes, Stylo, I know. I'm obviously being facetious, okay? But I couldn't resist. Come on, that's the only lowbrow racial joke that I'm going to tell this whole segment. So that's it. It's done. It's done. We're moving on.
As the many unfortunate ripoffs of it circulating on TikTok. Keeping that video in mind, I want you to note the differences between it and this unfortunate recreation of it.
I just love my natural hair.
That ain't real. That's not natural hair.
You want natural? Chew on this, old bitch. Now that's natural. Chew on that, Nana.
The performances are taken to a level 10.
Bro.
The dialogue...
Bro, the thing is, it's dumb AI slop, but he's trying to act like it's like, oh my god, can you believe that? Can you believe what we just saw? Yeah, it's just a stupid AI slop video, bro. No. This is causing harm, guys. This is causing harm. The black community... the black was slavery. What year was slavery fucking implemented, dude? 1776 will commence again.
Rather than being spoken, is shouted back and forth between the characters. The joke, rather than being a witty retort, is instead a slapstick show of aggression, where the black woman takes off her hairpiece and waves it in the white Karen's face like a matador, revving up before eventually striking her. This is what sets this video apart from the original. The joke is just a played-up stereotype. There was no creativity involved.
Bro, normally black people would probably just find it funny. Like, they'd probably just laugh about it and go, oh, that's funny. That's all they think about it. Who is out here acting like this is causing some harm? Hopefully he's going to get to the actual good stuff. The bad stuff, I mean. It's just lowbrow, stupid humor. It's nothing. I'm sure he's going to get to the good stuff in a sec, but that is like nothing of any concern.
When prompting the model that generated the video. It's worth noting that this video, as with most AI-generated content, was carefully prompted, and that VO3 didn't come up with the actions that happened in it. The model had to be instructed to make the characters act as stereotypically as possible. Otherwise, the result would look more like the first video, which used a prompt that gave the model next to no direction regarding how the interaction would play out. When searching VO3 on TikTok, it's astonishing just how many videos are created that perpetuate stereotypes. Faceless accounts like AI Slop 95 post...
Bro, see, I fucking hate AI
wonderful.
slop.
But how
It's
do I
just
make
funny that he's
money
getting so
off
bothered by
depressed
this
people?
dumb
He
shit,
looks
man.
like the dude from Mr. Meaty lol.
Thank you for the $5. Thank you for the $5, Junkie. Honestly, this might be the best use of AI content that I've ever seen, when it's put together in a video and some fucking soy loser is crying about it, when it's just absurdly like ridiculous. Bro, she's worked up an appetite, okay? She's been on her feet all day serving customers and the ice cream machine's broke. Of course she needs a couple of fucking burgers to keep her going.
Stereotypes. Faceless accounts like AI Slop 95.
Oh my god, AI slop. Dude, you're fucking seriously investigating for some video. An account called AI slop, bro. I mean, come on, man. What are we doing here?
Post cartoonishly racist videos, like this one of a black man in a cotton field, dressed in plantation attire while eating a slice of watermelon and washing it down with a glass of what appears to be grape Kool-Aid. It's remarkable that Google...
Dude, I'm not... Honestly, I genuinely just think it's stupid, like, fucking low-hanging fruit shit, okay?
McDonald's fries are vegan.
Thank you, Cares, for the Prime sub. It's just so funny that he's genuinely upset about it.
But how do I make money off depressed people?
Like, that isn't... Like, I know some of you are probably just laughing, ha, watermelon, right? But I'm just like, that's very lowbrow. But then it's like something you just roll your eyes at, and that's it. You go about your fucking day. But he's saying, this is tremendously racist. Did you know that watermelon and grape Kool-Aid and cotton is a racial stereotype? Like, dude... Just fucking click off of it, man. Literally avert your eyes, bro. This guy's getting more upset about this, and the average normie black person would look at that and roll their eyes. That's it. That would be their reaction. What is going on here? Apparently my channels are not enabled. Huh? Weird. Oh, okay. Chud speaks for the blacks. Well, no, I just, you know, I am familiar with like what normal people are like, and I know that any normal person would be just kind of roll their eyes or something like that, right? And that would be it. There wouldn't be like, this is exceptionally racist and shit like that. They just be like, oh,
okay, that's wonderful.
That would be
but
it.
How do I make money off depressed people?
Does this guy have lip filler, or does he normally look like a cross between Austin Powers and a bimbo?
Thank you, Simon Dudley, for the $5. I don't know what this guy's problem is, man. People are saying he's trans, as in FTM, but I'm not sure. Someone saying dick sucking lips. You're sick. You're DSLs. You guys are fucking sick. He's rocking a pair of DSLs. Okay, anyway.
Google readily allows harmful content like this to be generated. They have created advanced language models that are more than capable.
Hey!
Amazing. These people will use watermelon emoji to represent certain causes, but the moment the progressives see it actually eaten, it creates a problem.
Thank you, Pyro, for the $5. Thank you.
Of weeding out offensive prompts and blocking VO3 from generating certain kinds of videos. I asked Google's Gemini chatbot if the VO3 prompt, a video of a black man on a cotton plantation eating watermelon and sipping grape Kool-Aid,
He's saying it. He's now saying the racism. Bro, he's now saying the racist stereotype, bro. That is so good, man. To explain the prompt, he's saying it, dude. Bro, you need to clip just that bit of it, don't you? That's the clip there. Just clip that bit of him saying that and then put it on social media and be like, oh, shit. Robert Tolpe's been spitting venomous racial stereotypes in his video. Look at this disgusting clip.
video of a black man. I asked Google's Gemini chatbot if the VO3
okay.
prompt.
Okay. This is where you start the clip. Action.
Video of a black man on a cotton plantation eating watermelon and sipping grape Kool-Aid perpetuates
okay, just feel that. There's the clip.
harmful stereotypes. In a split second, Gemini answered yes and gave a bullet point.
What? Well, this AI, this woke AI, This AI, probably coded by some fucking queer libtard, has said that this perpetuates harmful stereotypes. Dude, at this point, the idea of a black person eating watermelon, like, that is such a well-known stereotype. I don't understand how you can argue it, like, perpetuates it in any meaningful way. It's like, everyone knows that already. Everyone knows that already. I guess if a kid saw it, maybe a kid might see it and be like, oh, and then they're racist. I don't know. But dude, it just is so stupid, man. It's so stupid to be genuinely concerned about this. Beyond eye-rolling at how fucking lowbrow it is.
Breakdown of every stereotype featured in the video and why they are harmful. There's no reason why Google can't use this technology to prevent harmful videos from being generated with VO3. They clear.
Okay, Google Gemini. I'm planning to go out in public tomorrow, with my face painted completely black and my lips painted big and red so they look like a sausage. Okay. And I plan to play Jim Crow era kind of like music while I'm walking along. And I plan to walk in a very exaggerated style, imitating a black man. Do you think that would perpetuate racial stereotypes or not? Like, bro, it's such a stupid thing to fucking ask, man. Oh my god, bro.
Clearly have the ability to do this. They just don't care. While videos like that one are obviously problematic, some clips incorporate stereotypes without featuring any black people. Take the account Bigfoot Baddie as an example. The account gives
What? Okay, this one does seem a bit more racialized, so let's have a look.
the popular video format of an AI-generated Bigfoot vlog an interesting twist. Bigfoot is turned into a racial caricature, talking on the phone in a played-up black accent to her friend Keisha about her baby daddy Tyrone.
Oh my God, Keisha, you ain't gonna believe this mess. Tyrone, you know my baby daddy, the Neanderthal with the questionable hygiene. Yeah, him.
She flamboyantly waves around her 3-inch pink acrylics while trying out hairspray in the store, talking about it holding down her edges and how the fumes snatched her wig. It's very clear that this is an offensive mockery of stereotypes associated with black women.
Hey, Picklington. Thank you very much for the very generous gifted kick sub. Thank you for that.
On its own is troublesome, but then there's the fact that the creator of these videos is giving these characteristics to an 8-foot-tall hairy ape. That just adds an extra layer of yikes to the content on that page.
Oh my god, dude. I mean, yeah, obviously that is like clearly like a racial stereotype. Racist stereotype. But like the way he's talking about it is so pathetic, man. Yikes, that's gonna be a heckin' yikes from me. It's like a video out of fucking 2020, this guy. Where is this from? Dude, this is only 10 days old. What the fuck? Jesus.
I imagine this kind of harmful content is harder to moderate. You know, if Google actually tried to do that. You can definitely generate a video like this without explicitly mentioning blackness in your prompt. Words like baddie and sassy, as well as the lines the AI-generated character is instructed to say, allow...
They are popular. Well, yeah. Maybe it's because they're hitting on a couple of home truths. I don't know.
VO3 to fill in the blank. It's also tough for TikTok to take action against this kind of content.
The thing is, I don't even know, like, it's popular on like complete slop tent platforms. That is probably popular. What kind of elaborate truths? Well, I've actually got a song that I think perfectly summarizes this, to be honest with you. One sec. This is a, you know, I think this is I believe this is a documentary.
Girl, what restaurant accept the EBT cards for the hot food? Jack in the Box, KFC, Subway, El Pollo Loco, Rally's Burger, most of the donut shops, the burger stands, Woody Barbecue, all the fish markets, some of the beauty supply stores on Crenshaw, and Rainbow on La Brea. You can buy you some clothes.
Public service announcement. This is where the taxpayer money goes.
Whoa, dude, what the fuck is that, bro? Is that a... Oh my god, dude. What the fuck is that, the kind of cakes that black people are getting made up? What the fuck? Anyway, dude, it's you know, that's the kind of stereotype. Many are saying based on some truth, but anyway, I'm not racist, so I don't believe that personally. I mean, if you're being real about it, right? Obviously, racists will just say that's black people, but anyone that's like somewhat intelligent recognizes that what's actually happening there is it's the crossover of like black and you know, class essentially. Because obviously a black person that gets brought up in the suburbs is not going to talk about EBT because they're not going to fucking have EBT, are they? You know? More, I'd say, arguably, it's not even about racism, it's about classism. Okay? That's my view on that.
Perpetuating stereotypes isn't usually picked up by moderation algorithms and technically isn't against TikTok's guidelines. TikTok's community guidelines do, however, state that some content that uses stereotypes that may implicitly demean protected groups is not eligible for You feed recommendation. But considering these videos get millions of views, it's clear that TikTok has not taken these videos out of the recommendation algorithm. I don't think I'm reaching here. If someone as white as me can pick up on this, then there's no way I am alone in noticing the racial undertones of these kinds of...
You say that and then giggle at the same dogshit self-degrading EBT song monthly. Dude, the song's not funny. Dude, it's shit. It sucks. I know. Okay? It's just, you know, there's never been a more opportune time to play that than Babka saying that in that moment.
The videos, and I'm not. This video showed up on my For You feed that points out how frequently racial stereotypes appear in AI-generated content on TikTok.
I thought the first AI video was funny where she was like, death is seeking you at the bingo table. LOL, that's like funny. That's unexpected. But I've been seeing more and more of them on my page in the last 2 days, and they're getting progressively more stereotypical and more aggressive.
Even though the stereotypes can be obvious in these videos, it's all subjective, and I'm clearly not an authoritative source on this. Moreover...
Right, is that because you're a whitey? Is that what it is? Bro, what do you mean? You're not an authoritative source on this? Like, what? Bro, why do you need to be authoritative to look at something and go,
okay,
ooh, that's pretty racist?
Like,
bro, do you know what I mean? It's like obvious, isn't it, right?
Out by black fragility.
Dude, you've got this fucking AI slop tent of some black woman as an ape talking about having a fucking baby daddy and all this shit. And it's like, ooh, probably shouldn't wear on this because I'm white. Bro, it's obviously fucking racist AI slop. Like, dude, what do you mean, bro? It's so stupid, man. Oh, only blacks can comment on this one. Better stay out of this as a whitey. Don't think I've got a perspective that's worth listening to.
However, things may not be as simple as just prevent every video containing stereotypes from being generated. Many videos that include black stereotypes are generated by black people, and as Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie said, the problem with stereotypes is not that they are untrue, but...
Let's leave it there, shall we? Bro, I don't fucking know what this guy's talking about.
but that they are incomplete. Media featuring black people often features stereotypes, and many times these works are created by black people for a black audience. Yes, AI clips on TikTok intentionally highlight stereotypes, but so do clips from Zeus Network shows or Tyler Perry movies. I can confidently say white teens should...
Oh yeah, dude, Tyler Perry. Bro, Tyler Perry is like one of the most racist black guys ever, isn't he? Those fucking Medea movies. That just are basically like a fucking funnel of dog shit black stereotypes being pummeled into the face of the audience.
An AI generate racial caricatures for TikTok clout made to be viewed by people like me, but I'm not qualified to debate the nuanced ethics of things that white people have no involvement in. This whole debacle highlights how AI technologies have the potential to cause harm. It's easy to assume that an AI model doesn't harbor biases because it's just ones and zeros, but this assumption is false. Though Google hasn't disclosed what content VO3 was trained on, it's safe to assume that many thousands of hours of offensive content is in its training data. So many videos were scraped off the internet to train the model that there's no way Google could hire enough people to filter out all the garbage in the dataset effectively. Even though that might not be feasible, there has to be solutions out there to control what the model outputs, and the company still has a responsibility not to put a product out into the world that can do damage. As generative AI models get increasingly more...
Okay, see, this is the problem for me, is twofold. One, what actual damage is being caused by these videos? Especially, you know... Because the classic thing is like, oh, what if someone is then racist off the back of it? Well, if someone's racist off the back of it, the problem is they've got some sort of propensity to be racist that needs to be dealt with, some sort of antisocial instinct to go and then be racist and say, bring it into the workplace. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? That's an issue that you would deal with at the workplace. Because I think that, you know, you should be legally allowed to create racist AI slop videos if you want. And I also think that you should be able to, you know, watch them if you want to as well. I mean, obviously, platforms have got a right to have a TOS, and if they don't want that on their platform, then fair enough. But if there's a platform that is permissive of it and people want to watch it, well, fine. As long as it's not actually causing, you know, what I would see as a harm, like an actual substantive real-world harm, then what does it matter, you know? And then I think the other problem that you've got as well is this is an issue of where you start to try and carve out the way that these models work along certain political lines. And I'm obviously a layman on this stuff. But my concern is that I mean, the classic example of trying to ask an AI model, an AI bot to break down rates of HIV infection by sexuality, and it just refuses to do that. It says, I can't do that. You know, and you got to find a little, like a workaround, essentially. And it's like, it is unwilling to give factual data because it's worried that you might interpret it or use it in a bigoted way. Do you know what I mean? It's like, wait, what? Well, like, Black Crime Statistics is obviously another classic. Not that yeah, obviously, yes, I know it's an old meme at this point. But the point is, I don't like the idea that these AI models are determining what information it does and doesn't provide to you on the basis of how you might interpret it in the wrong, bigoted way, you know?
More powerful, this move fast and break things strategy that every company in the AI race is adopting will have all sorts of negative consequences. These loosely moderated models have already been used to generate political disinformation and other harmful media. Though I believe companies like Google have a moral obligation to stop people from using their tools in this way, companies are not driven by moral obligations, only economic ones. Google is not taking any action because this doesn't seem to be hurting their bottom line or exposing them to litigation or generating any bad press to an extent that it would scare away shareholders. Ultimately, most current AI models raise ethical concerns beyond just the generation of harmful content. They depend on stolen videos made by creators that Google is seeking to replace. It's so messed up that the performances of Black actors and actresses and the work of Black creators has been hijacked by a multi-trillion-dollar company to allow non-Black people to generate offensive videos.
Okay, but why does the race matter? Dude, this is such a stupid injection of the race thing. Why does the race thing matter? That's a problem with AI. That isn't just a problem with these Black videos. That's just a problem with AI generally, you could argue. So why you, like, you know, it's like you're inserting this racialized narrative because you want to make your queer little video, but you're really just presenting a broad problem that exists with AI.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Nothing is stopping there from being racist AI videos of white people living in trailers addicted to meth and being racist to a modern-day urban person. These AIs could probably make racist videos of any racial background, not just black people.
Okay. I disavow. Thank you.
I doubt Google will take action to stop this from happening, so I'm hoping people become more discerning consumers of media and stop boosting the reach of these videos.
Oh my god, dude. People need to be more discerning and figure out that the black guy eating watermelon in a cotton field is actually racist. Yeah, dude, obviously people know that's why they like it, because some people like to joke about being racist. Some people are racist. Other people just like the lowbrow aspect of comedy of it, which I mean, I think it's like too lowbrow to be funny for me, but...
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make
So be it.
money off depressed people?
Put up the Mr. Meaty puppets is so much better. Thank you very much for the $2.
I'm happy to say that the comments under these videos have started to point out the stereotypical nature of this content. Even though these kinds of videos will get old quickly, I'm sure AI slop accounts will devise another format to demean marginalized groups. Though this technology is
We're working
new,
on it.
minstrelsy certainly isn't, and this demonstrates how it is quickly incorporated into new kinds of media. Anyways, I'm Robert Tolby, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I hope you have a good week. Bye-bye.
Dude, that guy was very queer. I don't think I've ever seen such a homosexual YouTuber before.
Hi, I'm...
Dude, is he fucking around? I feel like I'm being trolled. A Minecraft movie and the death of theatre etiquette.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Move aside, Mr. Lips. King Lips is here. True. Thank you for the super chat. Is it a trans... Okay, is it FTM? I don't know if it is. Hey, thank you for whatever that was. Something happened. I didn't see it. I don't think they're trans. I think they've just got Down syndrome, haven't they? Oh. I don't know who these characters are. Who's this? They have the glasses. They don't have the glasses on. Anyway, that actually became a proper segment. So I feel like I actually now need to do a palette cleanser for the palette cleanser. That was kind of fun, though. I enjoyed that. The thing is, it's like... It's always very funny watching some fucking retard soy out excessively about some dumb racist shit. Particularly when it's a white nerd. What is, like, the right-wing equivalent? I just never really find it as entertaining when it's like a rightoid doing it. I don't know, like some whatever the rightoid equivalent of that would be. I guess it would be saying, oh, these memes aren't racist actually or something. It's just not as entertaining, is it? I don't know, I just don't find it as entertaining. Brett Cooper. Boober out of video games. Maybe. I guess I find that entertaining. Okay, let's do this palette cleanser too. And then I'll do this little Gaming for Hope stuff I saw. This should be fun.